Hello beautiful souls, welcome to our channel. Love messages for her. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. Why he chooses ego over your love, the truth. I wish I could tell you that I didn't know what I was doing when I walked away from you, but that wouldn't be the truth. The truth is, I felt everything. I felt your love in the way you looked at me, like I was already enough, and that terrified me more than losing you ever could. You see, when you love someone like me, someone who has spent your lifetime building walls instead of bridges, your love doesn't just feel like comfort. It feels like exposure, like standing under a light so bright, it reveals every flaw I have spent years hiding, even from myself. And instead of leaning into your love, I choose my ego. Not because I didn't love you, but because I didn't know how to exist in a space where I couldn't pretend anymore. With you, there was no mask strong enough, no silence deep enough to hide behind. You saw me fully. And instead of feeling safe, I felt undone. My ego told me I needed control. It told me that if I stayed, I would lose myself, that loving you means surrender. And surrender felt too much like weakness to a man who had been taught his whole life to never fall apart, so I pulled away. I convinced myself that you were asking for too much, when in reality you were only asking for truth. I told myself that timing was wrong, that circumstances were against us, but deep down I knew it was me. It was always me. I chose distance over vulnerability, silence over honesty, pride over connection. And every step I took away from you, it felt like I was gaining control, but in reality, I was losing something sacred. Because what we had, it wasn't ordinary. You didn't just love me, you awakened something in me. Something I had buried so deep, I forgot it even existed. You made me feel not just wanted, but understood. And that kind of connection, it doesn't come around twice in a lifetime. But my ego couldn't hold the truth. It restored it, turned it into fear, made me believe that if I stayed, I would be exposed, rejected, or worse, seen as weak. So I left before you could ever leave me, and now I sit with that choice, I sit with the silence I created. With the absence of your voice, your presence, your energy that once felt like home, and for the first time I understand my ego didn't protect me. It isolated me. I convinced me I was winning while I was actually losing the one person who saw me beyond my wounds. You loved me without asking me to be perfect, and I couldn't even give you the honesty you deserved. That's the truth. I chose my ego over your love, not because your love wasn't enough, but because I didn't feel worthy of it. Because facing you meant facing myself, and I wasn't ready for that kind of truth. But losing you, it's forcing me to see everything I tried to avoid. And it if there's one thing I have learned in your absence, it's this. Love like yours doesn't come to test you, it comes to transform you. And I felt that moment, not because I didn't love you, but because I loved my fear more. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.